Welcome one, welcome all to the Bushwookie podcast. I've noticed you do that weird cheer like at the start of like two or three of these now.
Well, I feel like I've been trying to get you to add in the a cheering effect over it, like kind of subtly, but you haven't done it so far. As I'm editing it this time, so I'll do it.
Well, in which case I'll send you the cheering sound effect as well that I used in one of the previous episodes.
Perfect.
Um, if this
Anyway,
is edited really badly,
it's my fault. Welcome back, everybody, to the Bushwookies podcast.
yes, it is the Bushwookies podcast. We are back after a short hiatus. Mostly due to me being on holiday and Shane having busy
Exams,
exam
yay!
things.
But we're
Hooray for
back.
exam.
Haha!
We are back, and
I hope our one viewer, Elon Musk, is not disappointed.
I very hope he's not disappointed. Otherwise, he'll be jetting over in his Tesla, just to like have a go or something. I don't know.
For any of you that didn't understand that, it's a joke back from a previous podcast. We have one viewer and it's Elon Musk.
Last time I left everybody with a "Would I lie to you" style lie.
So it was a lie.
Well, a statement.
Okay. And can you remind us
sta-
as to the statement?
Of course, the statement was I played the game Club Penguin since I was about 10, right up until it closed last year.
Yep. And I said this was a lie.
And it was in fact a lie.
Yeah, I knew it.
Did not. I dabbled in Club Penguin a little bit when I was a kid, but I was never that into it. The fact that you had to pay to like do anything, you had to buy membership,
Yeah.
kind of put me off it. Like especially when I was a kid, I didn't have disposable income, so it just wasn't really gonna happen.
Have you noticed the rising flood of games going from console and PC over to mobile?
I have actually. It's funny you should mention that. It's there's a lot, aren't there? So what?
All
Fortnite
stuff,
have done
everything
it.
can be traced back to Minecraft.
Yes,
Pretty
I
much
suppose.
everything in gaming goes back to Minecraft.
Yeah, pretty much. I think Minecraft is kind of the bastion of modern gaming. It sort of started the trends with modern gaming. It was the trendsetter,
Yeah,
and
well,
now
it really
everybody's
was, wasn't it?
following them.
Did you play a lot of Minecraft when you were younger?
Oh God, yes, 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 yes. I played so much Minecraft. Like, I was a moderator of a server that required you to have 10 hours online every week as part of your moderatorship. If you fell below that, you get a warning, two or three warnings in a row, and you're out basically. So I put in 10 hours a week for about 3 years.
That's pretty impressive. I used to play Minecraft on my Xbox 360.
Oh, you had the console version.
I had the console version. This is back before I had a PC. So this was in the early years of high school. I remember once I actually made a fool of myself at school because I confused the games Minesweeper and Minecraft.
Really, I don't remember this.
You were there, as in tutorial. People were
Okay.
asking if anyone played Minecraft, etc. I was like, yeah, I've got it on the computer here. And I launched it. That's not Minecraft. What you're on about? It's Minesweeper. And I was really confused because all these people were so excited about this game, Minecraft. It was so awesome. And I thought it was just a bit crap.
You're like, what are you on about? This is
Had
just
absolutely...
default.
Yeah, it had nothing on Solitaire.
Oh, no, no, no. It was all about hearts. That was where it was at. That was the pinnacle of PC gaming.
Now, I
And it
love
always will be.
Solitaire.
I find it boring. Because
Nah.
well, obviously it's one player. It's solitaire.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It bores me. I like Hearts is a good one. I never understood Freestyle. How do you play Freestyle?
I have absolutely no idea. I don't think anyone does. You're
Wait a
not
minute, I'll
supposed
look
to
on my
ask.
computer now and see if I've got Freecell installed. Nope, not even got it installed because I'm on Windows 8 and they remove defaults after Windows 7.
Ah, those those pesky Microsoft people.
Mm.
I've got Solitaire on my computer.
Oh yeah.
Have a go at that every now and then.
Does it come a default on Windows 10? I'll
No,
take it you're on
no, I
Windows 10.
downloaded it. I love me some Solitaire.
You should stream it.
Stream me playing Solitaire.
Please. It would be so funny.
Oh, that'd be awful.
I'd watch.
Ugh. I'll consider it. I'll consider streaming Solitaire.
It would be very, very funny. You should have done it on April 1st. That would have been great.
So,
you could have put like Last Day on Earth stream and then just played Solitaire.
now, people would have just gone nuts about clickbait. I get about 100 to 120 people when I play Last Day on Earth.
You could have put...
And then I switch over to Fortnite and have 17. Most popular game on YouTube at the moment, and it's the least popular thing ever to come near my channel.
I guess your channel's just got a different niche.
Yeah. So,
But
as we were
what you
saying...
could have done... what you could have done is you could have had, like, in big letters for the stream, new Hearthstone expansion. It's just you playing Solitaire. That would have been quite funny.
Oh, that would have been evil.
Yeah.
Right, so somehow we got from PC and console games going to mobile to Solitaire.
I bet there's a version of Solitaire on mobile.
There are multiple versions of Solitaire on mobile. I have one on my phone.
You're a really fan of Solitaire.
It's a good game.
It's not, but okay. It's boring.
Each to their own.
Yeah.
Each to their own.
If you want to be wrong, each their own.
I hate you.
I know.
So, rising flood of games coming from console to mobile. As we said, all started with Minecraft Pocket Edition.
Mm-hmm.
Quieted down a bit. Then you had what were those car driving games? Was it Asphalt?
Yes, Asphalt. They were. Well, I think they were actually just on phone, weren't they?
I'm pretty sure Asphalt started out as a PC and console games.
Really?
Asphalt on PC. Yeah, from what we're looking here.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, they are on PC.
I've played a lot of Asphalt 8. I used to play that back in college.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was
remember
fun.
you used to play Asphalt.
So, we've gone from Minecraft years and years ago, and lately there's been a massive flood, starting with PUBG, or rather,
Yeah.
clones of PUBG. So there's one called Rules of Survival.
Yes,
Which
I've heard
was-
of that one.
Yeah, and that was made to jump onto the PUBG hype train, and it was the first Battle Royale game on mobile. But before this, there was a load of Overwatch clones that came out on mobile as well.
Oh yes, I've seen a few of those.
Yeah, how they even duplicated some of their maps almost identically, and some of the characters as well. Like they added in Reinhardt, but gave him a sword instead of a shield, instead of a hammer.
Yeah.
Genji had a bow as well as a sword, so it was like a Genchanzo or Hanji.
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 That just sounds like you're offering somebody a little Sutton.
Oh
Can I
god.
give you a little Hanji?
God's sake. PUBG came out on mobile a few months ago, and recently we've had Fortnite come over, which released only on Apple, as I'm pretty sure you're aware.
Yes, yeah.
No.
Was it? I think it's on Android now.
It's not out on Android yet. It's aimed for Android in the summer.
Is it really?
Yep.
I would have sworn I saw it advertised.
No, it's
on
definitely not
Apple.
available for Android now.
One second, let me check on
There,
the.
there is a
Play
clone,
Store.
however, called Fort Craft, which is available on Android.
Right, is it any good?
No. No, it is not.
You're right. PUBG Mobile is on.
Android,
Android.
and iOS, but Fortnite
So-
is only iOS at the moment.
I mean,
I have
Fortnite-
played a bit of PUBG Mobile. It is awful. Okay, let's just ignore the car in the background.
Yep. Sorry about that.
That's fine. So yeah,
Um,
PUBG Mobile, it was a laggy piece of shit, basically. They can't even fill the servers, so most of the people you go against are bots.
Really, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
That is really bad. Is it free? I didn't look.
Yes, it is free, and I still felt like I'd been overcharged.
You still felt cheated, even though
Yeah,
it was free.
yeah. Honestly, it was so laggy and choppy. Ugh, it was just bad. So, carrying on that trend, Ark Survival Evolved has announced it's coming to mobile this summer.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah,
Why?
because they can
Because it's
get money
popular.
from it. It's done by the company that owns Wildcard, so it's done by Snail Games.
Okay.
So the Snail Games are the ones that are developing all these Ark parodies. So PixArk, Ark Online, which is only available in China. What else is
What's
there? There's
Ark
Ark
Online? I've not
Park.
heard of that. What's Ark
Ark
Online?
Online is an online version of Ark that's only available in China.
No, you said that. I want a bit more clarification. What do you
It
mean? It's like an MMO?
no, it's just the exact same game, but you play it online. Like you don't
It,
download anything.
oh, I see. It's browser based.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I was losing you. Because, see, I thought you meant as in it was online. I was like, well, yeah, the base game is online. You can play it in servers with people. But then you mean as in online, as in browser.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me Google this quickly. Ark Online.
And what about Ark Park? I take it that's just like a Jurassic Park builder kind of thing.
No, Ark Park is a VR thing.
Oh, that sounds awful. Why is everything becoming VR now? Like, I don't
Because
have a VR headset. So
VR
I
is
just
pretty much
feel,
the future.
yeah, but the problem is it's not well, it is readily available. It's just not cheap enough to make it worth developers' while. You would have thought.
Yeah.
Other than the early adopters, you're not going to get a wide scale market.
Yeah.
Like I see VR chat is super popular, and I'd love to play VR chat, but I don't own a VR because I don't have loads of disposable income.
I don't see why VR chat is so popular though.
In what sense? Why do you think
Well,
that?
it's not really a game. It's just you kind of walk around and talk to people.
Yeah, but then in the same sense, you could say why is Second Life so popular?
I don't know what
You just
Second Life is.
it's a game where you make a character and you walk around and chat to people. It's essentially VR chat, but without a VR headset.
So, why don't they just call it chat? Should have just called it chat.
Well, you can do a lot more in Second
Uh,
Life. Actually, you can build stuff and
See,
there's
well,
there's
that's different. Whereas in VR
customizability.
chat, you can't do any of that stuff, can you?
Yeah, you can make your own models, import them, and sell them and stuff. I guess.
Yeah, but you can't. It's not like a Sims generated thing. You can't build an entire building to live in or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, can
Well, well, you have you make it in a 3D modeling program and
you?
import it.
Exactly. So it doesn't have any
So the
premium
tools
stuff in
aren't
it. Yeah.
in the quote unquote game, but you can do that if you really want. It's just not the easiest thing to do.
No. So as I was saying, Arc on mobile.
Yeah.
Face value, that sounds like a decent thing. Yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Until you start to look into it a bit. So, hang on, let me just... Because I am amazingly professional here. Right, so, Arc, coming to mobile this spring. It's spring right now. So, I was wrong, it's not being developed by Snail Games, it's apparently being done by War Drum Studios.
Who's that? Is that something to do with the lore behind Ark or?
Absolutely not at all. They're the company that brought Bully and GTA mobile ports over to
Oh,
mobile. Obviously,
so
over to
they're
mobile.
just like they're just a porting.
Yeah,
They just redistribute.
yeah, basically.
Right. Well, their port of San. Did they do San Andreas?
I possibly.
Because
think they
the
did, 'cause the
GTA
San
San
Andreas-
Andreas for mobile is utter crap.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
clunky. It plays badly, and it just is not fun to play
Nah.
on mobile. So I remember you had it on your tablet back in college, didn't you?
Yeah,
And it was
that was so bad.
Oh, it was awful. I remember you couldn't do the first mission, which was literally just drive to this location.
God.
But I mean, I did it in about 5 seconds
Yeah,
because
I'm bad.
muscle
I'm bad at
memory.
games.
Well, to be fair, I've been playing GTA San Andreas since I was about 10.
Yeah, and I'd
So,
never played it before.
yeah. So I guess,
Right.
I did have a bit of an unfair advantage. But nonetheless, I don't know if you not being able to do it says anything about your skill or about the developers.
Definitely my skill for anyone that's seen any video I've ever posted on my channel.
But then again, if they've seen any videos that I've posted on my channel, check my channel out, they'll know that I don't have much skill either.
Yeah.
So, who knows? Maybe it was a fluke.
Well, our entire podcast channel is based around us hiding in bushes, avoiding fights.
Yeah, because we're not very good at games.
No. Right, Ark Mobile is going to have 80 creatures to tame and exploit. You're only going to be able to play on the island map.
Okay.
And
I mean,
go on.
that's fair considering it's a mobile port. I mean, 80 is a lot for a mobile game.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's, the file's a lot smaller. You expect a lot less out of a mobile game. There's a lot less expectation there.
I don't know if you've seen the trailer for the game or not, but
No.
it's one thing, it looks pretty awful how they've just designed the trailer. So the trailer, there's a bluish background, and then there's a really fancy phone in the middle of the screen with the Ark trailer playing on the phone. However, if you look at it, it's clearly not been played on mobile. Like, some of the bits, yeah, but looking at this, no, this was definitely recorded in the PC, on the PC where they were making the game, because it looks like it's on full epic settings, and you are not going to get that on a phone.
Oh, definitely not. I
Not
mean,
a chance.
I
Right.
don't know. What is the graphics like on PUBG Mobile? I've not played it.
Reasonable.
Reasonable. I mean, for what it's running on, would you say it was decent?
Now there's a bit. Ark is incredibly badly optimized, even for PC.
Right.
And I can't find it here, but it said it needs something like 6 gigabytes or 8 gigabytes of mobile RAM.
Mm, that's a bit. That you were talking a high-end phone.
Incredibly high-end phone. Like
Yeah.
the latest iPhone and the latest couple of Samsungs.
Yeah. I mean, my phone is pretty new. As you know, I got it like a few months back,
Yeah.
and it's only got 4 gig RAM,
Yeah.
which for a phone is pretty. That's hefty. But requiring 8 gigs of
Plus
RAM,
2 gig to download the game.
yeah, so 2 gig storage. That's a lot of storage
Something
space for one
amazes me
game.
about this, though. How the hell did they get the game down to 2 gig of storage when the PC version, just on the base install, is about 40? With just
I guess
the exact same map.
they've probably stripped out a lot of features.
But if you look at their trailer, they haven't. But I kind of have the feeling that they've removed all of the tech tier stuff from the game completely, which is what they should do on PC as well. I'll maybe go back to playing Ark someday. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe you should check out the new update. When's that coming out? That's supposed to be soon.
There's been a few. There's been quite a few TLC updates changing how all the dinos work. But I'm still working on that Ark map that I've actually been streaming a couple times.
Yes,
working
I
on
saw
that.
you streaming it. Yeah, I didn't watch the stream, but I saw it in my sub box.
But yeah, working on that. I'll go back to Ark once I've got that sorted. Right.
Yeah, it's-
I still haven't gotten to the main point of the Ark Mobile. Free to
okay.
play game with microtransactions.
Oh, how are they going to do the microtransactions? My only assumption would be, right, and let me know if I'm right here, you purchase items within the game. So say like, so they have this premium currency, let's say called, I don't know, scales. I don't know,
I
something
would not be
dinosauric.
surprised at all in the slightest if they called it
And then,
scales.
okay, and then you use the scales to purchase armor, guns, weapons,
I don't know
dinos,
about
eggs,
that.
maybe.
However, I do know that you're going to be able to purchase permanent buffs.
Oh,
So you're going to be able to purchase an increased taming speed.
that's broken.
That is incredibly broken and
That
make
is
a game
so
entirely pay to
win.
win. Yeah.
So
As well
basically,
as you can also purchase increased farming rates and gather rates.
oh no, that's
Yeah.
even worse. So increased taming rates is bad because if you've got to stand there for a minute, whereas other players would have to stand there for 10 minutes at a dino, you've
I
obviously got an unfair
actually really
advantage.
wonder what the taming rates are going to be on Arc Mobile.
Yeah,
Because
because it
official
can't
game,
because
Brontosaurus can take about 6 to 18 hours to tame.
hmm.
Wonder what it is on mobile.
Well, the problem is mobile gamers tend to be very casual.
Yeah,
They don't want to sit with an app open, especially one because if it's using 8 gigs of RAM, that
that
is
is going to
not,
drain the hell out of your
yeah,
battery and kill
that
your
is going
phone.
to kill the battery. The phone is going to be literally ablaze.
Yeah.
Um, People don't want to sit there and wait on their phone for 6 hours because people play phone games primarily between things. So like, oh, I'm waiting for a meeting. I'll play a phone game as I sit in the lobby
Yeah.
or whatever. You know, oh, I'm on a bus. It's going to take me half an hour to get to, I don't know,
Yeah.
Crew.
To crew.
The
So yeah,
Crew.
I will not be surprised in the slightest if the buffs are just a temporary thing that lasts for about half an hour and cost, I'd say, I don't know, probably $2.99 each.
Yeah, that would be a bit more fair, I think.
That would not be fair in the slightest.
No, but it'd be more fair than making them permanent.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst one there that you said was the gather rates
Yeah,
because
that's
as a
ridiculous.
new player, you could join a server and build a base as big as the biggest free-to-play player's base in
Yeah.
half the time.
Probably less than half time. It'll probably give you like 3 times gather rates.
Yeah, so you could, you could build the
Oh yeah,
biggest
and XP
base on the
buffs.
server.
So level
Yeah.
up faster and all that.
Yeah, it's not fair. Like, for the people that don't want to pay are at a serious disadvantage. It's just pay to win.
It's just a bad idea and I hope they scrap it.
You know they won't.
Nah, of course they won't.
There's money involved. The
Yeah.
problem with Ark is the team have seen great money.
Yeah.
They've earned quite a lot of money through making the game.
Yeah.
That they're now at the point where it's like, why would we stop? We're making amazing money. Why not make all these other microtransactions to make more money?
It's disgraceful and there should be some kind of law against it. Like, I think microtransactions straight out should be removed from games. Like, I understand single player mobile games having them because especially for the free games they need to be able to earn money, but for other games just have adverts on the game,
Yeah,
not
yeah, I agree.
microtransactions.
Adverts work, and maybe even like I've got nothing against having adverts and then having a pay $2 to remove the adverts.
Yeah,
That's cool.
or even just
Do that.
microtransactions for purely cosmetic items only.
Oh, that would work really well in Ark
That would work amazingly in Arc.
because they've got all those
Tons of cosmetics.
cosmetic things. Yeah, so they could buy 50 scales, and 50 scales will buy you, the stupid
A crate
top hat
with a
the
chance
glasses.
of some skins
Oh
in it.
no! Let's not do keys and crates.
Dum 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 dum.
So for the last week, the reason that we haven't done the podcast is that I have been away on holiday. That's vacation to the Americans, to
There
Elon.
you go, Elon.
So yeah, I've been away on holiday in Chester, which is a city in the United Kingdom, just
Yep.
south of Liverpool. And yeah, I got up to some cool things. So I thought I would discuss some of the cool things I got up to in Chester.
All right, what did you get up to?
Well, I went to Chester Zoo, which
Nice.
is a zoo in Chester.
Oh
Hence the
shit!
name.
Really?
I know.
So wait, Chester Zoo is actually in Chester.
Yeah.
Ah.
Would you believe it? So,
I don't believe it. Sorry. Do you remember that?
I do. What's that from?
I can't remember for the life of me.
Don't believe.
I know he was on an episode of Father
Oh.
Ted.
Oh, it's from One Foot in the Grave.
Hang on.
Old comedy series.
Uh,
You just
I
splice
can't-
in an audio
yeah,
clip of
I'm
it.
trying to find it.
I don't believe it!
Anyway,
I like
so
that.
Chester Zoo.
Yep, Chester Zoo.
So I went to Chester Zoo and I saw a lot of animals, as you would expect.
Yep. Normal to see
the-
animals at a zoo.
Yeah, I saw a red panda. It was very, very cute.
Was it a red panda electro?
I saw a... I saw an anteater that was particularly cute as well, so that
Aw.
was very nice. However, issues arose when I went to the cafeteria because obviously you get hungry.
Yep.
That happens. That's a natural thing that happens to humans and animals alike.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the sort of canteen area in search of food. Now, as you know, and as Elon might not know, I am a vegan.
You're a vegan, yep.
I'm of the vegan persuasion. And you'd think finding vegan food in a zoo would be quite easy because, you know,
They've
you
got a
go- when
lot
you
of
go to a-
plants there.
exactly, they've got a lot of plants, and when you go to a zoo, you don't expect them to serve the animals.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good point. You do not expect them to serve the animals at the zoo. That would be a bit insensitive.
You go into the canteen, it's just red panda burgers. There's anteater steak.
Yeah, there's a couple of red panda electro burgers.
You've already made that joke once.
I know, but I'm going
Lord,
to carry on until you acknowledge it.
So most of the things had cheese in, as you'd expect,
Yep.
because cheese is in everything.
Yep.
Milk is in everything. let's
Love
be
myself some cheese.
honest. I don't, obviously.
Yep, I know.
In the end, I had to have soup because it was the only thing that they had that was edible for me.
Okay.
The one issue that I found, so the woman sort of goes and asks the chef. She comes back and she goes, "You can have the soup, but you can't have the bread." Now, how much milk do you put in bread? Because my traditional bread recipe is just yeast and water
Yeah, last I checked,
and flour.
I didn't put any kind of animal product in bread.
Exactly. But
So
there we
they
go.
said that their bread was not vegan friendly.
Yeah, it was the bread, not the butter. The bread, like the roll.
What?
The bread roll.
Do you
the-
think
the
their
cod.
bread rolls come buttered?
They don't. They came with butter on the side.
That is really weird.
It was very weird, but that was an experience. There was one night that I went for food. I went to the Slug and Lettuce, which is a chain restaurant in the UK,
And a rather pleasing name.
and a rather pleasing name. As a vegan, obviously I can only have the lettuce.
Oh yeah, and
Um,
I wouldn't be too fond of eating the slug. Or the lettuce, I'm not a rabbit. She's a rabbit though. She's a very cute rabbit.
I'm a rabbit.
No, I meant the rabbit that's hopping around right next to me.
Well, see, they can't see that because they're listening to this probably on their commute to work or on the SpaceX shuttle going up into space.
Yeah, okay, good point.
So, anyway, I went to the Suckle Lettuce and I ordered dessert after my meal. There's only one dessert that I could eat, which was the sorbet.
Yep.
Okay. And the woman comes out, she says, I'm gay. No, she doesn't come out in that sense. She comes out of the kitchen and that was awful.
That was terrible.
And she says, oh, I'm really sorry, we don't have any sorbet left. Is there anything else I can offer you? And I'm like, there's literally nothing else I can eat. So she's like, oh, I'm very sorry. I'll give you a discount to say sorry. So I was like, oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you. She comes out with the discount, leaves me the receipt, walks off. Turns out she's given me the receipt to the wrong table and she's given them the discount.
Oh dear.
So that was kind of awkward.
Do you have to call her back over and explain it?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. It was awkward, but she was fine.
Was their bill more than yours?
No, actually, I think it was cheaper.
Oh,
But
you should have just paid it.
no, I'm honest. I'm gonna do it by the book. But yes, that happened. Overall, Chester is a very lovely city. There's so the shops in Chester. So imagine like a street, like a pedestrianised cobble street.
Yep.
Out along either side, left and right of you, there's shops, but they're sort of two-story.
Okay.
So there's shops below, but then above is this sort of almost sort of Tudor, the white brick with the wood pillars, the black wood pillars.
Yep.
That style above, and then there's shops up there as well.
Okay.
So that was quite nice. There's a lot of that in Chester, and overall, I would give Chester a solid 6 out of 10. I'd probably go back. I would go back. It's a very nice city.
Are you aware of the game Lawbreakers?
I am not. What is Lawbreakers?
So Lawbreakers is a team-based fighting game. It was popular for about a week and then completely died off.
By team-based, is it a shooter? First-person shooter?
Yes.
Do you pick characters?
Yeah.
Would you say that it was also known as Overwatch or Team Fortress 2?
Not in the slightest. Those games can be reasonably passed as good and fun.
Oh, is this a slander story?
No. I played about 10 hours of Lawbreakers. It was decent. It didn't have anything special for me to keep me playing.
That's fair. Is it free?
I have absolutely no idea. I got it when it was on beta.
No, it's not. It is currently £24.99.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that.
And its recent reviews are mostly negative.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All reviews mostly positive, however.
Lawbreakers Studios' next game is an 80s infused battle royale game show.
What does it mean by sort of 80s inspired?
Everyone's wearing stupid old 80s disco clothes and has afros. Not even kidding.
That just sounds really silly.
But
Oh my god, this actually looks a lot like... So I'm looking at some of the screenshots now. There's a character here that literally looks like Sombra.
really?
Yeah, like, literally. I'll send you the screenshot here. The one on the far left, the woman with the knife. Like, from that angle, with the hair and everything.
Let's have a look.
That's kind of Sombra-esque.
Yeah, that is definitely Sombra.
And the guy with the balls, that's supposed to... I guess that's
That's
Zenyatta.
Zenyatta. You got Farah in the middle.
Yeah,
That's
Farah in the middle.
Roadhog there.
Yeah, and I guess the robot guy is Bastion.
Yeah, I guess that could be Bastion. I'd say a Bastion crossed with a Genji there.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
So, yeah, if you look at those, they all look like quite good models, don't they?
They look decent. I wouldn't say they were amazing, but they're passable.
Yeah, the game is actually, I'd say, about PS2 tier graphics.
Oh, you're joking.
Not joking at all. It's utterly awful. I'll see if I can grab a screenshot here of their rocket launcher. It's basically a square. There you go. I'll splice this over onto the video as well.
That's more editing than I would have done, but okay. Oh my god, that looks so bad.
Yeah, that's a rocket launcher.
I mean, even the character holding it looks really bad.
And look at the roads and everything around it. Play
It
for free
genuinely
starting April the 10th on Steam, so that comes out tomorrow.
Oh my god, it genuinely looks like a really crappy indie game.
Yeah, which
You know, like one
it
of
is.
the Unity asset flips.
Yeah. When I first heard about it, I was excited because I was hoping it'd have some of that flair of the culling because it described it as a game show.
Okay.
But no, it's just bad.
Well, see, the thing that makes me it looks like a sort of just a cheap indie game, but it's published by the guys who make MapleStory. Are you familiar with MapleStory?
I am not familiar with MapleStory.
MapleStory is a game from many, many, many moons ago. I don't know when it came out. I can do a quick Google search. MapleStory. You can cut this. It came out in 2003 originally.
Okay.
And it's a side-scrolling MMORPG.
Yep.
It's very big, or at least it was very, very big back in the day. It had millions of players. I don't know if it's still got that sort of level of success. Probably not.
Yeah,
very
probably
outdated.
doubt it.
They've not updated it like at all.
Ever.
Really. They've got updates, but the graphics have always been the same. They've always been very old school.
Simplistic.
Not so, they're quite in depth, but they're not modern. Let's just say, because it's a 2D game.
Ah, yeah, true.
But yeah, that's made by Nexon, the guys who published Lawbreakers.
Ah,
So it's very surprising because MapleStory is a very, very successful game. You think that they'd put a bit more pride and care into future releases, but
yeah.
I guess when it's all about money, isn't it?
Yeah. I was excited when I saw that because it reminded me a bit of the culling, but I looked into it and it just looks like it's going to be awful. I'm going to hopefully record an episode of Steam shit of it, which will be up on my channel at some point.
Yeah, that sounds fair. I would ask if you wanted to do it together, but I'm not paying $24.99 for it. Not even with Steam refund.
It's free.
On Steam, it's $24.99.
No, not Lawbreakers, the Battle Royale.
What? Oh, there's a Lawbreakers Battle Royale mode?
That is literally what we've just been talking about.
Oh, right. So you mean there are two versions, is
No.
what I mean?
Lawbreakers Studios' next game is an 80s-infused Battle Royale game show. The people that made Lawbreakers are making a Battle Royale game.
Oh, so not Lawbreakers itself.
No.
Right, I'm with you. I'm back on the page now, yes.
Right, now let's just turn the page and move on to the next topic.
Basically, the new game looks really, really bad. Thank
Yeah.
you. So I've got us a news story here. This one is not particularly new as far as news is concerned, but it is new to me. I found it recently. And it's very funny, so I thought I would share it with you, my friend, Shade, because I think you will find this as funny as I found it.
Okay.
The headline: Golf club hunts mystery man who keeps crapping in the holes.
What?
I will read you the article. After a decade of finding holes brimming with
After
human
a
excrement.
decade?
After a decade of finding holes brimming with human excrement. Literally brimming, not just like a little tiny turd. Literally brimming. Like full to the top. Stavanger Golf Club in Norway has gone public with its quest to unmask the culprit. The course enacted new security measures and installed floodlighting to no avail. according to groundskeeper Kenneth Tenfjord.
I think it's Kenneth.
Well, there's no evidence to support that. Let's not throw accusations around. Poor
Kenneth, did you crap in the holes? We know you did, Kenneth.
Let's check his ass. See if it's dirty still. Because there's nowhere to wipe, surely.
Just hope someone doesn't grass him up.
Oh, actually, I say that. Wait till we get up to the next bit because it does mention the wiping situation. So,
God.
he believes the mystery dumper is likely male because the stools are massive.
What?
And he uses the word massive in quotations.
Jeez. Only, well, we all know girls don't poop.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, I've almost exploded at times because it's just literally impossible for me to poop.
Yeah.
Stavanger Golf Club, a waterside course in Hafrsfjord, first noted the problem in 2005. Tenfjord says the placements favour particular holes, occur late at night and up to several times a week.
I kind of called it the placements.
Yeah, the placements. And the person doing so leaves used toilet paper behind as well.
See, now,
So
instead
there
of
you go.
placements, why didn't they say the deposits?
Well, it sounds like it's a bank then. It doesn't sound so disgusting.
Yeah, I suppose.
This is one of my favourite lines in the whole of the article. This Tenfjord said this to local reporters. Quote, the early years were relatively hard stools, but the consistency has changed.
What?
I like the way he's tracking it like a doctor. It looks like the consistency has changed in the stool. The culprit even climbed a high tree, wiggled onto a branch, and dismantled spotlights, Tenfjord added. How he managed to do this feat without falling is a riddle.
Wow.
So there you go. That is the article on the golf club hunting the mystery man who keeps crapping in the hole. It's that one. I've seen that t-shirt. Right. This is another article that I found this week. Mortified mum apologises after son accidentally goes to school in very rude t-shirt because of embarrassing mix-up.
Oh dear.
Basically,
So what is this t-shirt?
So the t-shirt is so imagine the McDonald's logo.
Yep.
With the slogan "I'm loving it," except instead of being an M, it's edited to look like an M, but with a woman's spread thighs as arches.
So it's like bent knees.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I've seen that before.
yeah, I've seen that before.
How
as well. I
do you-
remember
What?
one time on a school. It was a school trip to Barcelona in high school. I believe it was a guy called Liam at our old school. He went and purchased this very design of t-shirt.
Yeah.
He showed one of the teachers, and the teacher was like, "That's very inappropriate. I'm going to have to confiscate that, and you're not getting it back."
And then the teacher was wearing it the next day.
No. That would have been hilarious. No, and he was like, "Well, my parents would let me have it, and I'll find it funny." And they're like, "Well,
I really doubt
your
they
parents-
would.
yeah, probably not." But they said, "No, it's not your parents' decision. It's our decision since you bought it on a school trip.
Yeah, that's perfectly
So,
fine. They're representing
We're
the school.
confiscating it. Yeah, you're representing the school. We're confiscating it, like permanently. You're not getting
Which
it back."
Liam was this?
Jones.
Yeah, that explains it.
Edit that bit out.
No one. It's a what? Edit out the incredibly common last name.
Yeah, good point. Please do. So, so this kid walked around school all day, and it wasn't until he saw room later that she realised what had happened. She obviously saw it and then realised that it wasn't the McDonald's logo. It was.
Why?
Yeah.
Just why would you buy your son a shirt with the McDonald's logo on it anyway?
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Unless your kid's like a big fan of McDonald's. Which even then is a bit bad.
Well, Gatwick Airport recently closed 4 times in one day because just one air traffic controller turned up
What?
and then goes for a break.
Oh, that is. What?
So it was forced to close 4 times because only one air traffic controller turned up for work. And the airport rules mean controllers need to take 2 breaks each shift, which caused the runway to be shut every time that he went on a break. Several inbound flights had to be diverted or delayed.
That is really stupid. Why was there only one?
The other 2 both called in sick.
Why have they only got 3 air traffic controllers? Surely they'd have, because what was it, Gatwick or Heathrow?
Gatwick.
Gatwick. Gatwick's a pretty big airport.
They only need 3 in the hub, though.
Yeah, that's true, but they should have more than 3
yeah, they
on
will
the
have more,
payroll.
but guessing the others couldn't come in. Yeah, controllers need to take 2 1-hour breaks per shift.
Wow, so they had
It's
to
closed
keep
from
closing the runway.
1:40 to 3:20. Wait, what? They have to take 2 1-hour breaks, but it was closed from 1:40 to 3:20. Isn't that an hour and a half?
Yeah. Well,
And
you know
then
how it is,
closed
like,
10
when you're
past
at
4
work,
till 20 past 5.
I don't know if this is something you did when you were at work. You always put that you've had half-hour break, but then you take an hour anyway.
I couldn't because most of the time I was the only one at the reception desk.
Well, so you get just constant break. Because nobody's watching over you. You got no surveyor.
Oh yeah, I did. I had everyone in the office right behind me.
Oh, I see. So you couldn't just like...
No, we had about a shoulder height wall behind me.
Oh,
With
right.
paths wrapped with. Well, it was like a mini wall. So the wall was about 6 foot long, and there was 3 foot gaps either side to walk into the office bit.
Hmm.
So yeah, I couldn't just sit there doing nothing or take long
So you
breaks.
couldn't like just go on the computer and load up Reddit and just...
Nah, now Reddit is blocked. I've never actually used Reddit, to be fair.
Have you never used Reddit?
Never used Reddit in my life.
It's it exists.
Yep, it's a thing that is being created.
So I've got one final thing I'd like to talk about, and that is the video game RuneScape. Are you familiar with the video game titled RuneScape?
I know about the video game RuneScape.
Well, I played it recently. I played it for a little bit. I think I'm done with it now. I think I'm at a point where I'm comfortable with it.
Okay.
I don't feel the compulsion to go back at the moment. I might feel differently in a few months after I've had a break, but I think I'm good with it now. However, this happened a few weeks ago. So I had a very busy week. I was after work every night. I was pretty much out doing something with somebody, seeing somebody, whatever,
Yep.
friends, etc. And I log in on Friday night because I was like, oh, it's been 3 days. I can't wait to get on my account. I try to log in. It comes up with a message saying, you cannot log into this server. This is a free-to-play server, and you're in a members-only area. Now,
Right.
I never bought membership.
Okay.
So I was like, what's going on here then? Because I can't be in a members area because I logged off as a free-to-play player.
Yeah.
So I go on a members-only area. I'm sorry, members-only server. And I try to log in. It logs me in. And that's when I found out that I've been hacked.
Oh dear.
So they'd sold all of my stuff pretty much. Everything of worth in my bank had been sold. All of my armor and equipment had been sold, and
Did they transfer your money, or was that still in your account?
no, they'd used every last penny.
Ugh.
They'd used every single last penny. So I guess they'd either transferred it over to one of their accounts, or they'd used it, they spent it, whatever.
Yep, go on.
I logged in. I was in this like mine that is a members only mining it, which is like good for resources, which is good for making money.
Okay.
And I had like full armor, like mining gear, which isn't cheap.
You were mining diamond. Go on, sorry.
Full gear that's not cheap. So I'm guessing that some of my money went towards that. And they'd leveled me up about 40 mining levels.
Not bad.
So basically, I get on, change my password, obviously.
Yep.
Resecure the account, sell all of the ores that they'd mined, because I still had like an inventory full of more ores that they'd mined.
Nice.
And I basically made all my money back.
That's pretty good. And now you've just stopped playing the game.
And now I've just stopped playing. Well, the thing with it is, it's a fun enough game, but it's very boring and it's very grindy.
Yeah.
Which I knew getting into it that it was very grindy because I've played it before. But I thought I fancy a grindy game. Yeah, because from time to time you fancy certain different types of game.
Yep.
So, and I fancied a grindy MMO.
Yeah.
So, I gave it a go. I enjoyed it while I was grindy mentality. I was like, yeah, I'm going to grind this. I'm like really good player. I'm going to be the best player in the world.
Then about a month later, just, okay, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like a month later. Well, you know how it is when you leave a game. So I had this with Skyrim. I remember I got Skyrim. This was recently because I'd never played it up until quite recently.
Yeah.
I got Skyrim and I played it one morning before because I had a lecture in the afternoon. Oh no, I think I was supposed to have a lecture, but I skipped it to play Skyrim. I was a bad student. And I was sat there playing Skyrim and I enjoyed it enough. I was like, yeah, that's good. And then there was a lecture on the afternoon, so I thought I may as well make the effort and go to it. So I went to the afternoon lecture, and then because I took that break and I didn't go back to it for a few days, I just lost the desire to go back to it.
Oh, I know how you feel. Same happened to me with Ark.
Yeah, the thing is, once you leave something for a certain amount of time, it's easier to just leave it and not go back.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure my Ark server is actually still running.
Have you
Yes,
not
it
checked?
is, and I haven't played Ark since January.
Well, is there much of a community still on there?
There's normally about 3 or 4 people on the server at any time. And there's 256 people in the Discord waiting until the server properly comes back to life.
Oh, well, that's fair. When are you planning on bringing it back to life?
When I've completed the map.
Oh, are you going to transfer it all over to the new map?
Yeah.
And oh, that's...
Yeah, it should be pretty fun.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Okay, so for those that are not familiar with this, every episode of the Bushwookie podcast, as of about 3 episodes ago, we finish off with a little tidbit about ourselves. It's either a truth or a lie, and you have to try and work out which it is. So far, I don't think anybody has managed to make it to the end of one of the podcasts to actually know about this section. So if you're here, congratulations, you are the first, and we would love to see what you think. Right. I once spent 12 hours straight playing Minecraft this is probably a few months after I got it, and I flattened out almost the entire map.
Okay, so it's now my turn to ask you questions.
Yep.
What platform?
Xbox, of course. This is back on my Xbox 360.
Okay. How old were you, roughly?
I'd say this is mid-high school, probably about year 11. Yeah, summer holiday of year 11 after GCSEs.
So you were 16 at this point.
Yes, this is just
Okay,
before
so you
college.
were essentially almost an adult at this point, and you spent 12 hours straight playing Minecraft.
Yes, I did.
Did you eat?
Of course I ate.
Okay, so you had breaks to
Yeah.
get food.
No, but the game was open the whole time.
Yeah, yeah. And is everything you did just flattening the map, or did you build stuff?
We built a bit of stuff as well. We built a forest.
You say we. Who's we? Is that you and your brother?
No, I was playing with my friend. No, you're not going to believe that. Yeah, it's my brother. No, I was playing with my friend.
Who is also your brother? Okay,
Don't ask
so
me what his name was. Give me a minute.
What was his name?
Sorry, what did you say?
What was his name? That's good.
Oh, his name. You want to know his name?
Ample thinking time there.
So
Yes.
You,
yes.
you want to
his
know
name.
the name of the person that I was playing with?
Yes.
It was David.
Stavid. Okay. So you and Stavid were playing Minecraft. Would this be the David that I know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it was. Yes.
So it's that David.
Yeah, it was that David. David.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. You might want to
Bleep.
bleep that because that's a bit less common than
Yeah.
than Jones. But yeah, fair enough. Okay, so and you were there for 12 hours.
Yes.
So he stayed at your place for 12 hours.
Yes. We stayed up overnight playing Minecraft and watching TV.
What? Whoa. Okay, you're watching TV. What was the Xbox connected to?
Okay, watching Netflix on the laptop.
So you were Netflix and chilling with David.
Yes.
You had a romantic sleepover.
Yeah.
Where were your parents at this point?
It's way on holiday because they have the campsite they used to go to over summer. Do you not remember this? I
Yeah.
used to have the house to myself over the
Yes, yeah, I do remember that. Yes, that you would often have the house to yourself.
summer. For like 6 weeks straight, I didn't see any other member of my family. Yeah. That was nice.
Okay, so what did you watch while you flattened?
Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow.
Only Michael McIntyre's Comedy Roadshow.
There were probably other things thrown in there as well. We watched The Jungle Book.
Okay.
We
I mean,
looked
that's
for the
a
bare
little weird.
necessities. The simple bare necessities of life.
Yeah.
I will not
Um,
sing the rest of the song.
Yeah, please don't. We don't want to get content ID'd.
Elon, don't report us.
Okay, so you're up for 12 hours doing that. And this was overnight.
Yes.
And in the morning, what, you slept or?
No, we went out on our bikes to the MB's pub to play pool, but it was closed, so we went home.
Oh, okay. I mean, you say we went home as if it's now his home. It's a bit creepy. But so basically, what your lie should have, or your statement should have been, over the summer, I had a gay lover who lived in my house.
Oh, God. That is not true. He did not live in my house.
But he was your gay lover.
I don't want to talk about it. He was not my gay lover.
No, he was just a casual thing.
Yeah.
He was just a no strings attached fun.
Exactly, yeah. You know how it is.
Minecraft only.
Yeah.
Minecraft no strings attached fun.
Yeah. It was...
But you put two beds next to each other in Minecraft. You both lay down at the same time.
We did sleep together a lot.
In Minecraft.
Oh yeah, and we played Minecraft.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna put you out your misery. I think that this is true.
Well, that was, I can reveal to you a... Right, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much. Go away. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. We hope to see you all next week. This time it's me editing it, so apologies if it's absolutely awful. Goodbye from me, Shade.
And goodbye from me, Willow.
Bye.